Countertop, my countertop template. I had to purchase the quartz from a back alley quartz fabricator. It cost me 450 bucks for them to cut this piece out of another remnant. And I'm going to do the rest of the fabrication. This line here is against the back wall, back wall, back wall. Not too worried about that cut. Also not too worried about the cut that's right here. The most important cuts are that one, this one, this one, and this one. This here is going to get a radius on the inside. Right here is also going to get a radius. This will be easy. This one here, I have to check my stash. I don't know if I've got it. I'm going to use a diamond hole saw to drill a hole right there, and that's going to give me the perfect arc that will continue into this line and this line. Can't really start until I know I got that hole saw. This is the saw I'm going to be cutting everything out with. I use this a lot in my videos. This one's a Workforce. Sounds like a cheap brand. Got a Black Widow diamond blade on it. Does have water that hooks up to it. So this hooks up to a garden hose and you just woo, crack it open. You control the water pressure here. You can see it sprays out, lubricates the blade, and keeps all the dust down. So I also have a little mini Makita circular saw that's meant to take those little diamond blades. This one does not have a water hookup. I use this one with water because it keeps the dust down. Now my first cuts are going to be the ones that go up against the wall. That's where I'm going to learn if the blade is doing good, how good of a cut I'm getting, and how much polishing I'm going to have to do on these front facing cuts. So there's really nothing to it but to do it. So this is what the cut looks like. You can see some saw marks where I was starting and stopping. I was moving these blocks around here trying to get this big piece supported so that I didn't have any sort of snap off action right here. You can polish that out super easy. So if this is as bad as it gets, I'm okay with that. I'll probably be way more focused and have my techniques mastered by the time I get to the front side, the finished side. That one is even better, and I stopped and started it a few times. You can see that the technique is getting better and better. Come back at it like this, which I don't. How's it been working? See these scratches here? Can't have that going into the main deal here. So get a plan. don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a line here for the shoe of that saw that scratches it. This is my last cut. And then the rest is, you can't really screw up the rest of it. Just polishing. So right here, it's not cut all the way through. If I push through anymore, the blade was going to start hitting here. That's just barely connected. It'll snap off and that'll grind right out. And the same thing is going to happen here. I just don't want anything snapping in. That's a big no-no. So I got to make sure this is supported good and this is supported good. Okay, last cut. These things here can do that. Do just that. Also, there's a lot more friction on the tape. Hooks up to your air hose. It does have a water hookup, which I will have to redo because apparently I cut it off for some reason before. I'm going to start out with 30 and then 50, working this edge here. This one is going to take a little finessing. I'm going to do her dry. Let's see here. Probably have to turn up the speed a little bit. Okay, we're up to, what is this? Is 200? 200 grits. And what sort of grown man doesn't have a set of hip waders? I agree with you 100%. I just forgot. Probably only 80 pounds at this time. Cut down. Started out around 200. After 100, everything is real smooth to the touch. But we're just going to keep going until it's a smooth glass finish. This is what it looks like up close. Let me see if I can get a sheen on there. This, you can see the reflection right in the side, all the way down. It's half wet and half dry. You can do a lot of work with those polishing pads. Kind of excited. This thing came out great. There it is, set into place. Fit like a glove. Of course, there's more to it than just setting it there and walking away. Also got to install another light. Get some better lighting in here. Man, does that look good? Looks real good. Next video, everything is getting finished. I'll show you how this is in place so that you can slide this cabinet out, slide that section out, and access the pump. Sink will be in, faucet will be in, mirror will be in, light will be in.
Better get those paint touch-ups, Handyman. Get those paint touch-ups.
Get all the paint touch-ups done. Make sure you're subscribed. Goodbye.